What's up? Anyone watching this after the fact? Hello, I am deep in the middle of editing this gig vlog for you guys. In fact, let's turn around. Let's give you a little sneak peek if you're watching this after the fact. I am in the middle of it, and I've been sitting staring at that screen for too long. I wanted to come on here and hang out and play some guitar for a little bit. So expect that gig vlog tomorrow. It will be up tomorrow. And I figured, dude, let's jam a little bit. I wanted to play some guitar. I've been staring at this screen. So, coming on, hanging out. I want to say what's up to you guys. I know it's been a second. So, welcome. Welcome. I'm going to just jam, you know, the classic live stream. Answer some questions, talk to you guys for a little bit. This gig vlog, I think it's kind of cool. I tried to shoot as much as I could. And it's the gig we played at a college. It's nothing crazy, nothing insane, but I think it was a good time. It's also my first gig. I am participating in the Sober October, so not drinking at all. I'm not a crazy drinker to begin with, but it's the first gig where I was out on the road, where I didn't like drink a beer on stage in a minute or something. It was pretty nice. So, welcome. What's up, you guys? I'm gonna do the thing. Hang out. Let's jam a little bit. Let's see what we got going. Apparently, I have a loop stored on here. Oh, cool. Okay. Turn that down. Oh, that's kind of a vibe. What was I playing? That's cool. What's up, you guys? I'll play a little bit while I'm waiting for some people to hop in. Gotta change up some of my settings from the Strat, you know. What's up, Julia, Mark? What's up, you guys? Hi. Wow, that's kind of a cool loop. I don't know when I recorded that. I got that on there for some point. Mark, what's up? Mark, love the PRS. Hey, thanks, DH. Welcome. Power's out. First high winds of the year. Wow. High winds did that to your power, huh? That's crazy. That's crazy. Mark must be in New Jersey. Is that a thing, huh? I didn't even know that. Man, I think that sounds pretty good. Let's go to the bridge pickup, dude. Excuse me while I look over at the dog eating something he's not supposed to, huh? Isn't that right, little guy? Eating something. Well, you guys, let me turn that amp down a little bit. We definitely got some buzz just because I'm sitting, I got the computer on and stuff. Like I said, I've been editing this gig vlog for you guys coming out tomorrow. That's, I think, cool. It's not even a super special or exciting gig, but I had fun, tried to film a lot, took those new pickups out in the SE Silver Sky. It's pretty cool, man. They're awesome. Listening back, I really like them. guys. Got people coming in. But no power, no amps. Well, Mark, I hope I can scratch the itch for you a little bit, man. I'm sorry about the no power. It's a local common thing in the Pacific Northwest. Okay, different regions lose power, especially at the first ones of the year. Interesting. So Pacific Northwest, that's my family just moved out of Seattle. Mom's side of the family has been there my whole life. Not actually Seattle though, LaConner. Closer to Anacortes than downtown Seattle, but way up north there. Any Steely Dan? I don't know any Steely Dan off the top of my head, man. I never spent any time practicing it. I should have. I think I thought it was a little bit above my pay grade, and then I just never... Now, if I sat and really practiced, I could probably learn some licks and cop some probably really great stuff off of it, dude. Seeing this? How? Oh, there's a chair. I forgot I had a friend over earlier and I moved the chair back behind here. I don't know if you guys can you see this chair? See that chair? I forgot I put that chair back behind there. I was like, no way did he get up at that. Well, this is Stetson, everybody. And he just wants to hang out. I know. I'm sorry, little guy. Let me answer some more questions. It is a PRS. This is a PRS DGT. It looks like I'm left-handed. I'm not. YouTube just won't let me flip the mirroring. Turn it off. This is a PRS DGT. It's a 2023. This little dog is doing anything for some of his attention right now. Okay. Fast Domino. Smash that like button. Hey, thanks, you guys. I appreciate that. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Need to get some Vicarious Pleasure. Yay, heck yeah. What's your favorite Spindrift flavor? Honestly, I think it's just this lime one. This lime one. I'm doing, I don't know, the people that are watching this after the fact will see it because no one was in here yet. But I'm doing the Sober October thing. Now, look, it's 4 in the afternoon. There's no world I'm ever at home drinking a beer right now anyways. But Sober October, so no alcohol. So I've been drinking a bunch of the Spindrifts, which I like anyways. But these are great. They're a little expensive, but you get them on sale. They're normally pretty good. So, All right, let me see if I can hit some of these other comments. Yeah, you were up in the sticks. Yep, they were up. We were up there. They just moved out like last week. Would love to jam with you, dude. I'd love to jam with you guys. You know, I think I might tell me what you guys think about this. I'd have to set a schedule one night so people would know when to hop on. But it might be fun to do a live stream where I can do the go live together. And I stream for an hour or two one of these nights, like a weekday night, 7 p.m. Central or something like that, and just bring some people in. It's hard to jam over this. You can't really jam, but it might be fun to hang with you guys and have everybody watching and just cycle through some people. Give everybody a couple minutes and just go through. That might be fun. Tell me if you guys like the idea. That might be a great thing. Do you own or play a baritone guitar? I don't own one yet, Area, but I'd love to own one. I end up playing one a lot in the studio, but the studio always has a baritone guitar. Someone at any studio I've gone to, pretty much, there's a baritone. And we end up layering a lot of baritone stuff that's put pretty low in the mix most of the time. Play some triads and scales. You want me to talk about that, Mike, or what, right? You know, what's my favorite triad? It's got to be this. Right, so that comes from if we're playing an E major chord. That's that C shape right there all day long. C shape, that's an E major and C shape. And I love just the 3-5-1 right there. That's where you get all that stuff. That love that. Love that triad. When you hit it here, hit one here, hit one here. There's a little power chord. You could do this though. Ah. Where are you from? Play famous music of my country? This is probably the... Normally, it's funny, you know, on the record they do that boom chicka thing. Every time I do it live, I do it so different because everyone plays Folsom Prison different here. And everyone plays it so much faster. Everybody's on... Go that bridge pick. Ah, we missed it. What was I trying to do there? Let's see. I lost you. Anyways, all right, we're just out here messing around. Gibson got the best clear sounding. I like Gibsons. I look poor, yeah, it's because all my money went to this. Actually, it didn't. I'm a PRS artist. But is the DGT your favorite guitar? I'll tell you what, Scott. No, and I honestly, this is a genuine answer, even though it sounds ungenuine. I don't have a favorite right this second. Technically, here, I got two answers for this. Technically, this is my favorite. Now, this is a 2003 American Deluxe Strat. It's my favorite because I learned to play guitar on this. The first good instrument I ever got. I'll never get rid of it, right? That's why. It's a boat anchor. The truss rod has some problems, you know, but I love it. It sounds really good. I'll plug it in a second if y'all want to hear me groove on that, dude. That's a great guitar. But this thing is awesome, dude. And getting some of that, what if I'm doing some rocking kind of... That's real rocking. Got a lot of a lot of reverb on I mean that. okay, I'm really out here just messing around, you guys. Dude, we have a ton of people in here. And what's up, you guys? Here to answer some questions, comments. Also, I'm going to do the YouTube thing. Hit that like button for me if you like it, man. I've got a gig vlog video coming out tomorrow. We go to Virginia. It was a lot of fun. It was fun filming. It's nothing crazy, but people seem to love the gig vlog, so there's more coming. I literally have been in the middle of editing that for the past, I don't know, few hours, and I got tired of doing it. Want to take a break, and now we're on live. All right, let's answer some more questions. Never learned guitar theory. I just play what sounds good. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Cliffs of Dover, if you know it. I definitely don't. That's one of those that, like, every guitar player at some point is like, yeah, I'm going to learn it. But you never do, you know? Not you never do. I never did. Let's see, though. Because it has some type of... Huh. That's all I'm gonna... It's something like that, isn't it? Right? I'm not that far. I do like with that, if I put on some delay... Who knows, dude? Who knows? That's my shittiest impression of whatever that stuff is. I feel like it's just like, okay, we kind of hit the root notes and then play some arpeggios. B. So let's see, where was I trying to start? I was trying to root. Hear something? Maybe everybody will leave, but I'm gonna loop something because I just felt it. Let's see. 3, 4. I didn't hit the timing right on it. Anyways. Fun to pretend, right? I can't do the Eric Johnson stuff, but I'm just playing some stuff. I'm new. What kind of guitar? Josh, I'm way behind on the comments, you guys, and I'm sorry. This is a PRS DGT. It's a 2003 made one. I'm not left-handed for the people joining in. YouTube will not. YouTube refuses to let you unmirror the video when you're doing it front-facing. Just don't know why. Oh, I'm way behind on the comments. Okay, let me hop down to this. Where did I learn to play guitar? Mostly YouTube, right where you're at. I had a lot of friends along the way. I moved to Nashville about 10 years ago, and that also helped a ton. I got around people that are really good. All of my friends are way better than I am, and those are the friends you want to have if you want to get better. Double tap that screen. Hey, thanks, you guys. They're called... Did you go to music school? Who's your teacher? I didn't, Scott. I didn't. It's what Gandhi taught us. Hard work and commitment. I believe God made music the highest art form for us humans. I don't know. There's all kinds of great art. That's all subjective, right? Like, so I like all kinds of art. And once you play music and I do music, I admire the people that are a lot better at music than I am. But then I also, like, a painting is really cool to me because I have a skill set to make some music. You know, there's people way better than me, but I can evoke, or I can, what would you say? You can play, about anyone can do this, and express emotion through it. I can't do that at all at painting, not very good. So stuff like that I think is real cool. Cinematography, I mean, there's so many, you know, art's subjective. Do you wear 100% cotton zip hoodies with a hood? I don't think so. Maybe I have been wearing this Lanco merch shirt too much. This is like my at-home sweatshirt. Planter Salmon, I don't know it, and I'm sorry. Exodus, I do not know that. Why no bird inlay? Hey, good question. This is the only PRS guitar I own that doesn't have the bird inlay. So most of them, okay, one PRS is in the shop getting new pickups. I got two others sitting up there. Let's pull them down, and I'll show you. So... is this clickbaiting if I pull out two really pretty, nice guitars? No birds. Here's one with the birds, right? This is a hollow body 2 guitar. I'll plug this in too. We can play this. But the DGT is one of the few ones, I think, if not the only one, that you can buy standard that has the moons. Now, they look like dots. We'll plug this hollow body in a second. What do y'all think about that? I know it looks backwards. I hate that it looks backwards, too. Trust me, it's not just you guys. I'm not left-handed. It's just YouTube refusing to let us unmirror the video. So, David Grissom, this is a signature model, and they offer the dots. Well, they look like dots, and let's get close. They're crescent moons. You see that? So they're actually little crescent moons in each one. So these are the moon inlays. And check this out. When I first signed with PRS, I was had a DGT. It was coming from this factory, this one. And I did not know. I knew it was McCarty Burst. I did not know if it was the bird inlaid one or the moons inlaid one. And I kind of wanted the birds because the other ones I have are birds. I think the birds are kind of cool. Some people hate them. It's all subjective. I like them. And I opened it up and I was like, okay, it's the moons. But the more I have it, and I have other PRS guitars that have the birds, I love the moons on it. I think it's so cool. And it's a talking piece when people know PRS and maybe don't know that. They say, where are the birds? This is where. It also is cool because they look like dots until you get up real close. And they're crescent moons. And it's maybe what, I don't know, mother of pearl, abalone. It's one of those inlaid in it, but really cool. I have a couple of friends too that just, they like some PRS guitars, but they just don't like the birds. They just don't want to rock the birds. So this is a good in-between for maybe some people that are like, oh, I've played them and they sound cool, but the birds just aren't my thing, which I get that. Oh, whoops. was in G. Really need to change these strings, man. Hey, great question on the birds. I didn't go either, but I get to study with Tomo Vegeta. That's awesome. Spindrift is art. Yeah, it is. Someone made that marketing thing, and I definitely argue. Hey, you like Weeknd songs? Like The Weeknd? I don't really listen to The Weeknd very much, honestly, you know? I'm going to be honest. What other questions you guys have for me? Hey, I love doing this when there's some people in there. What guitars are you guys playing on at home? What do you guys like? What do you got? What's your favorite? Hit me in the comments with it. What do you like? One of my daughters loves birds. She thinks that when you're playing, it looks like they're in flight. Hey, Mark, yeah. I love the birds. That's awesome. That's super cool to hear. Let's, for just a second, have some fun. Let's plug the hollow body in. Oh, this is my lightest guitar by far. So this is a 2019. This is the oldest PRS I own. It's not crazy old, but it's older than the other. I already put a pretty good little chip in it. It was out on the road in the vault, and I just opened up the vault, and there's a big chip. But we're doing some work on it. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's getting somewhere. Hollow body 2, right? Oh, shoot. Hold on just a second, you guys. I hope this does not mess up the live stream. I just switched to Wi-Fi. Anyways, this is my favorite part. Look at that back, dude. This is not a 10-top guitar either. Not a 10-top. 5815 low turn pickups. It's the piezo one too. Now, sadly, I got to change the battery for the piezo, which does last really long, but I haven't changed it in 6 months. So that'll happen. Let me tune this up. This is a great guitar, man. Really cool, a little different than the DGT. I really like it. I tend to turn the treble down on my amp just a little. The DGT can be a little darker, and this totally can be a little. It's not bright like a Strat or Tele, but between this and the DGT, this one's a little less dark. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. Let me turn that treble back to where it was. And that bass up. And the clarity on this is. That's a hard chord. Try and play that. It works great in context. By itself, it's kind of weird. But if I'm going... Whoops, if I play it right, so where are we at? love this guitar. I don't know any Taylor Swift. Heritage. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me see. What guitars are you guys playing? That was my question. Oh, I'm way. Love the Birds. One of my daughters. Okay. Is that a PRS SC guitar? No, those are both core. These are both cores. I think David Grissom was just a little too cool to settle with the Birds. It was his choice on it. Yep, exactly, Mark. I have a flute lit. Gorgeous. Thank you. My brother has violin. This is a PRS hollow body that is fully mahogany. Oh, there is a, and there are PRS hobo that has maple on the top and bottom. Yes, okay, so this one has maple top, maple back. It's hollow body too. The original just hollow body, I think, just had a maple top, and it was all mahogany. And then there's other ones too, but this is a maple cap and a maple back. Each side is 2 pieces. It's not a veneer either, but that's because this is a core one. So that is a solid piece of flame maple. And then I'm pretty confident that I'm not gonna be able to get that on camera, but the sides are mahogany. And it's black, so you can't tell, but really cool. The natural binding, I love that. In case y'all didn't know, a lot of the PRS is not actual binding, right? It's just the unpainted sides of the mahogany cap, which is awesome. I've always loved that. And if you look real close, I don't know how much you can tell that it's, let's see if we can get a shot. That you can see the wood grain. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Oh, that's gonna be hard to show. Anyways, it's really cool. So it's not actual binding, it's just the unfinished cap. Or unpainted, you know? But this one I think has a particularly fresh look. 5815 low turn, same one's in here. Nice bill. Swamp ash, that's sick. What is the difference between a hollow body and a solid body tonally? You know, I don't know. People say things like airy. Playing it, I get that, but I don't like using that describing it because it really doesn't describe anything to you. This one does just have some space. Here's one thing. This is an awesome guitar. If you live in a place where you can't play loud at night or whatnot, this is awesome to play unplugged just because it's... I think it brings some of that jangle into it. What weird lick was I gonna try and go for there? Music Man Luke 3. Sound Robert Ibanez. Nice. Music Man Luke 3. The Sound Robert. I'm not sure what that is. Ibanez MM1. Right on. 1996 Strat Plus. Heck yeah, Bill. My 2 best guitars are 64 Strat and 63 Esquire. Living Out Life as a Telly that I bought back in 2005 from Kenny Vaughn. Heck yeah. Kenny Vaughn is awesome, dude. Kenny Vaughn is awesome. Speaking of Tellys, Julian Lage. Have you heard of that guy? Oh, I absolutely have. And I think it's actually, I was always calling it Lage. I think it's Julian Lage. But I said Julian Lage for, I don't know, years. But I think it's Julian Lage. Drew, what's up? Good to see you too. Personally, I play a Collings East Side Jazz Hollow Electric 2018 Ohm. Sick, Rutledge. Power's working. I like to play along with you. Oh, Mark, I'm sorry, man. Hey, I'll tell you what. Well, you know, watch it back, man. Watch it back. I got a Jaguar in early September, and I cannot stop playing that thing. I just love it. I always thought I'd like the deeper, darker Gibson tones and darker tellies, but I just can't stop playing it. That's the best part about it. Getting a guitar you really connect with, you know? Do you know Reggie and the Brothers? I do not. I'm assuming you're talking about Reggie Wooten, right? I don't. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Isn't that his name? Victor's brother? And then all of them, right? I don't know Victor Wooten. I met him one time. He was on a flight with us. Just a normal flight. And he was standing there with his case on his back. And I had mine. And you feel dumb walking by Victor Wooten. I wanted to be like, here, you just take the guitar, dude. There's no point. No point. But I play the violin about once every weekend in the summer. Okay, Mark. When the power goes out, yeah. Hollow definitely has more of an acoustic voice. I agree, Rutledge. And this has the piezo in it. But piezo, I need to change the battery on it. Piezo is not the... That's with a little bit of the Nobles ODR1 going through it. I mean, that's just got to... What was I trying to do there? Man, that guitar just sinks, does it not? I mean... I'll tell you what, that is how you don't get better. Is by sitting around doing weird stuff like that. Good shot on the binding. Okay. Play Money for Nothing. Dude, someone asks every time. I need to just sit and learn Money for Nothing. Someone asks every time. Any PRS that you haven't played that you want to try? Yes. They've got that new kind of... it's just been making its rounds on the internet. I don't even think it's all out yet. But I know I've seen clips on the internet of Tom Bukovac playing one, and other people. So I don't think I'm like leaking anything. But they have a guitar they're making that's a version of Paul's guitar. If you look up Tom Bukovac's channel and him playing PRS, his like the oranger color, yellowed color one, love to play one of those. It sounds really cool. I haven't played one of those. I think, well, let me rephrase that. I've played one unplugged at the showroom. So I haven't plugged it in. So I haven't like really played one. Very talented. Germany, hello, Melanie, what's up? Reggie spent a lot of time in Nashville. Yeah, don't they live somewhere not far from here? Maybe I'm wrong on that. So I have a 2000 PRS McCarty 10 top with gold hobber and solid rosewood neck. Heck yeah. 21 PRS Custom 22 soap bar. Sick. NF53. I think the NF53 is awesome. I'd love to own one. I just don't yet. But every time I play it, I'm like, oh, dude, I love it. I love the NF53. What do you guys think about it? Have any of you guys played that? Oh, I don't know Stroking by Clarence Carter. And I'm sorry, Rockstar Robbie. I think I let a lot of people down with not knowing lots of songs. Looking for a PRFS. Just finding it hard which one to settle on. Yeah, Drew, my best advice, you know, it's classic. It's easy advice, but I'd go out and play some. Just go out and play some, you know? That's the best way to figure out what you like. I know you probably already know that. You hear that on the internet all the time, every day. But honestly, I've been playing the Strat so much. I haven't played the Hollow Body in, I mean, I say a minute, maybe 5 days, but really liking it. Really liking it. It looks cool. I love this guitar, man. Really good guitar. It is so stable with this bridge, and it just holds in tune. Just holds. All right, what else you guys got for me? I need to play something freaking different than what I've been playing. I like even that neck pickup with it. Here's the bridge. The middle. Is a guitar lesson once a week excessive? I don't know if it's excessive. I don't teach to anybody. I've done a couple once a week things, but it just depends. I think it also depends on where you're at. Honestly, if you're brand new and you're practicing a lot, it depends on how much the teacher's like giving you and how much you're practicing. Because if you're brand new and he's teaching you basic chords and you've got those down in like 3 days because you're ripping on it, then once a week might not be bad. A lot of the lessons I do, which real quick, I use this time, plug the lessons. TimAvenMusic@gmail.com, same as my username on YouTube. If you're interested in lessons, I do Zoom lessons. I literally have done lessons with people all over the world. Get a full recording of the lesson. I do $1 a minute. Anyways, happy to talk to you about any of this stuff. But, so, no. And there's no commitment on that, too. A lot of lessons I do are just one-offs. And we do an hour of, like, a lot of knowledge and a lot of... most of the people... I'll teach anyone at any level. A lot of the people that find my stuff can already play some. So we're talking a lot about, like, practicing this. How do we connect these cage shapes? What are we missing right here? How do you start mixing that major and minor? How do you play more melodically? How are we thinking about... the rhythm, the changes, consistently trying to have... See how even when I'm out here grooving and I'm noodling, and it's not all perfect, but most of the time I've got some type of rhythmic general context in some type of harmonic general context. Like it doesn't sound completely terrible when I'm noodling because we're staying at least in a key center, right? And then sometimes that thing I was just doing, I'm thinking I'm going 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, chord-wise, right? 1 to major 4, minor 3, 2, you know? And then I just was playing around in that context. So we end up talking about lots of concepts and stuff. But if you're interested in that, let me know. Training up just a hair. Is it a little quiet? I'm sitting right next to it, so it feels loud. But I saw you in a video playing what looked like an AC30. Curious what your dream amp is. Yeah, Scott. On the road with the humbuckers, I do play AC30 a lot. I've never been an AC30 fan. And I got one for a backline one day, didn't like it. Got one for a backline months later again, liked it a little more. And when I started figuring out how to dial it in, it let the humbuckers really have great cut and clarity without it getting too muddy, because I come from the Fender amp type of world. So it's a big help. So I do like them. Dream amp though, outside of like, I haven't even played a Dumble, so I don't know, maybe one of those. I've played Dumble clones. Honestly, a 2-Rock right now, and I've never even played one. So that's just their marketing and John Mayer playing one that makes me be like, 2-Rock. Am I working on a new album? Me personally, no, although I'd love to, man. I'd love to put some of my own music out there for you guys. I don't know if it'd be instrumental. I'm not that great of a singer, but someday, before it's all over, I'm going to do that, even if no one listens to it. But Lanco is in the beginnings of doing that. Hey, speaking of which, Lanco just announced today we're going on tour with Eli Young Band. We're doing a co-headlining tour coming up the beginning of next year. Stoked about that. Stoked about that. An interesting content idea for you could be demonstrate how to go about throwing fills in between your chords when you're just jamming. Yeah, Jordan, that's a great idea. I'm always looking for video ideas, and I need some more. Here's what I'd say. A little bit of talking about that to start off. And if I made a video, we'd go more in depth on this, right? But to start off, I'd pick 2 chords, a 2-chord jam. And I think the goal is being like, okay, what 2 chords are we going to do? Let's pick something easy. Let's see. There, okay, so there, see, I'm picking 2 chords. There, I'm thinking my key center is kind of that E Mixolydian thing. Could be A, but I'm treating it more as flat 7 than the 4. So I'm thinking 1, flat 7. So if you're trying to practice this at home, I'd start with a groove that's simple, not crazy, not like a... Let it breathe a little bit, maybe, so. Then start simple, you know? So our key center is E. So I want to think I'm going E to D. I'm going E to D, right? So I'm thinking here, E. Kind of thinking that E Mixolydian thing right there. But the point is, I'm thinking, or E pentatonic, E major or minor. So see how I got that all outlined in that first box? So maybe I just start with going... You know what's great? I just thought about this. So, there's a couple things. What am I thinking there? I'm thinking basic. Let's try and keep the groove kind of going. If you really want to do this, you turn on a backing track or a click and do it with that. Here, I don't have that going, so it's not going to be perfect, even though I'm trying to keep it perfect. Great ways to keep that foot going, so let's do it. Look at my foot. So my point is keeping the foot going, trying to add in stuff in between. I'd start simple, pick 2 chords, get the groove going, feel good on the groove. And then at the beginning, here's the deal. If you're practicing this, I'd pick those 2 chords and I'd map out, okay, we're thinking E. Now, the beauty of doing that 1 flat 7 thing is I could play kind of E major pentatonic or E minor pentatonic, and they're both going to work. If I do all E major, it's going to be... It's mostly major. If I just go minor, I go...